We're live today from the Mie Prefecture of Japan as we look forward to the Japanese Grand Prix. The 2015 race here was one of only 5 Grand Prix in history to feature no retirements at all. Although with the highly competitive field we have today, I don't expect we'll be repeating that stat anytime soon. We're southwest of the city of Nagoya today at the unique figure-of-8 Suzuka circuit. 3.6 miles and 18 corners make up a lap here, with average speeds approaching 136 miles per hour. DRS will be available, of course, into the potential passing opportunity at turn 1, although the best place for overtaking will be through 130R and into the final chicane. Joining me for today's race once again is Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about Johansson. What a season they've had. A well-deserved championship victory, and the pressure now surely off with the title already in the bag.
I agree it's been a truly impressive season, but championship or no, I don't think they'll be gently cruising around to the finish line. In fact, with points no longer a concern, there's a lot less to risk, so we may even see a more aggressive approach.
Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. Johansson lines up on pole position, and starting alongside in P2 is Sebastian Vettel. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Bottas, Daniel Ricciardo and Raikkonen, Verstappen, Grosjean, Hülkenberg and Kevin Magnussen, Sainz, Leclerc, Esteban Ocon and Perez, Alonso, Van Dorn, Brendan Hartley and Marcus Ericsson. Sirotkin and Lance Stroll rounds off the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
This is our engine supplier's home Grand Prix. Let's give them a race worth watching. Let's focus now for the rest of the race. race officials have enabled DRS. DRS is now available. Some wear on the MGUK. To manage this, we'll need to lower our ERS deployment mode. Is 1.7 seconds. They're on fresh super softs. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Is 13.8 seconds. They're on fresh super softs. The time last lap was a 1:39.6. Vettel behind, less than a second separate you. They're on fresh super softs. Their tyres are 3 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:37.8. Legs. Let's try to keep mileage on it to a minimum. The difference is 14.7 seconds. They're on fresh super softs. The time last lap was a 1:39.6. We're leading our teammate by 15.1 seconds. They're on fresh super softs. The time last lap was a 1:39.6. You are in first position, front of the pack. Vettel is behind you. The gap is less than a second. They're on fresh super softs. This is your final lap of the race. Great drive. We did it. Good job.
So, another fantastic victory for Toro Rosso today. So, Ant, how exactly did they set themselves apart from the pack today?
Well, I think the track conditions just really suited their car today. Wind, track temperature, you name it. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature. So the more easily you can keep them there, the better your race tends to go. And that's exactly what happened. Their car just looks so comfortable out there.
And look at this, they're coming out now. Toro Rosso have developed something of a reputation for forging exciting talent, and we can see that here. An incredible victory. Johansson increases their championship lead. Moving on to the driver of the day then. Anthony Davidson, who would you go for?
Let's give it to Sergio Perez. That was a commanding performance today. Very impressive indeed.
And now let's take a look at the constructors' standings. It was a tough race for our championship leaders who lose ground at the top of the table. It was great having you with us for this weekend. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Until next time though, goodbye.
Good day today. Tell us about it from your perspective. You took the top points today. Was it a comfortable win? Everything went your way today. It looked like you had a really good strategy for the race. You really looked in control of your car out there. Your team must be thrilled. Great! Well, that's everything.